Yeah, hello everyone. So we are from InventModel Technology Solution, and in this demo, we are going to focus on Agentic AI live training. As we know that artificial intelligence, that is AI, is evolving around the IT. So this kind of course will mostly focus on the Agentic AI. So there are different part of AI, as we know that we have Agentic AI, we have generative AI, and other AI. So more details will be given by our expert AKS, who will describe more detail about the different AI and all. And for the different courses on the AI, we are already working, and it will come very soon. Means different courses on the AI like generative AI, AI and ML, and agentic AI, AI automations, AI for the data architects, AI for the full stack, right? So AI is there in all the segment, AI for kind of digital marketings and all, right? So we have AI in all the kind of domain, all the industry. So we will try to target kind of AI courses for a specific domain and for a specific kind of requirement, so that audience from the specific kind of area and a specific domain can understand that in a more detail. Yeah. So as part of this training, we will have our expert AKs who will guide through our training program and all. And from Invent Model side, we will have Karthik, Aditi, and myself who will help for your kind of uh, uh, counseling of the students, advise, giving the advice of the candidates regarding this agentic AI, like for whom this is good, for whom this is suitable, and for whom this is kind of beneficial, how is the job market and all, and when you should take it or when you should not take it, right? These all the questions will be answered by Karthik, Aditi, and me. And if you talk about our invent model history, so we have started our training journey from 2016, and I started this journey in 2016 as part of Informatica MDM. So most of you know my name, Sujit Patel. I think I have trained more than 5,000 candidates on Informatica, especially in the Informatica MDM on-premises, Informatica IDMC Cloud SaaS, Informatica CTQ and all. So now we are expanding our team, and we are joining hands with different experts for the different training courses. And we want to become one of the leaders in the IT segment for the training globally. And we are kind of hoping to have the collaboration with more than 100 trainers by 2026. That means we will work together with the 100 trainers for the premium tools and technology. So we would like to have your support and kind of proper kind of guidance to move forward. Now I would like to pass the call to AK, and he will guide us on the Agentic AI demonstration. He will also guide us Agentic AI roadmap, course content, and what key features we are delivering as part of Agentic AI training and all. So he will help us further. So now is to you, AK, and you can please take it forward.
Thank you, Sujit. Hello, everyone. My name is AK, and I will be going to share some of the areas how AI in the space of agentic AI. We will be talking more in the future. So my background is I have more than 18 years of experience in the corporate, working as a facilitator, trainer in the space of generative AI, agentic AI, AI governance, and ethical AI side of it. I am also a researcher who talks about how AI can help in the sense of generating that positive habits. Um, so so with this particular course, I will be more talking about a very simple observation and simple question. Most professional today are using AI tool like ChatGPT, Copilot, and Gemini, and there are many more. But they are still doing the hard work of themselves, like reading, deciding, planning, and executing. AI today is mostly being used as a helper, not a worker. So that is where this changing now. The word is called AI, agentic AI. So agentic AI means AI system that understand a goal, break into the stage steps, use tools like email, sheets, documents, APIs. We're going to talk about that, and also make decisions and execute tasks automatically. So this program is going to talk more about how you can build the agents for your AI task, day-to-day task. And we have designed this curriculum in layers. The first, we make sure that uh, like we explain how AI agents works actually. So if you see that some of the prerequisites which I've already covered here, then we explain how agents actually works. Then we build agents using no code tools. So it could be for people who are coming from non-coding background, even though you're coming from coding background, this program can fit for everything. And then we also focus on ethics side of it. When you develop the agents, it should work more safety, ROI, and scaling perspective. So we will be more talking about how agentic AI can design, deploy, and execute confidently. So at the end of the day, you will be able to get this kind of understandings. And it has like few parts, like the when we used to talk about part one, which is going to be more foundation, where we will be talking about what is AI first of all, and we'll talk about machine learning. We'll talk about LLMs, we'll talk about GPTs, Gemini, all of this very basic in the lemon language, because it's more about AI, and it should be thinking about as a non-technical professional. So we'll explain the some of the tools like Gmail spam detections, LinkedIn job suggestions, how it works using these tools. Then we will be also talking about some of the examples. It covers AI does not think, actually it finds the pattern in the data. So we'll be talking about how we can make our decisions to use where to use AI versus where not to use AI. And then we'll talk about the in the session two, we explain the difference between automation and agentic AI, because people are confused nowadays. What is automation versus what is agentic AI? We will talk more about this, and some of the tools like Zapier or Make.com. We will be introducing that, and we can also compare with the ChatGPTs, AI copilots with these tools. And then we'll be moving into the anatomy of AI agents, which is more explained in the key parts of AI agents, like input, what is reasoning, what is memory, like storing past content, what is a tool we can use, like email sheets, APIs. And then we will be talking about some of the action, like if you want to send, so think about example how agents works, like while you're doing this training, somebody is replying to your email. Those kind of work we can also talk about in this particular scenarios. uh, and then we will move into the part two, which will be more, so it starts from the foundation and it goes a little bit of more use cases, because this is more practical scenario. So we'll be in this whole workshop. We call this workshop because you will be learning a lot of use cases. You can bring your own use cases. We can talk about that, and we can create the agents around those use cases. So think about, you are if whether you are a developer or you are a product manager or whether any other technical role, you can create some of the use cases which can help you to make your own work faster through the agents using agentic AI. So we'll be talking about reactive agents, goal-driven agents, multi-step agents into this. What are the type of agents when you see in this type about? And then we also talk about session five, uh, like agentic AI in the business functions. So I have been working with in HR, finance, or some of those functions. We'll be talking about where we go functionally by HR. Like nowadays, resume screening, CV screening is happening through agent. So the interview scheduling agent is also working parallelly. So when you apply some of the jobs, you will get the notification to get that interview automatically. It is already happening. In the marketing, it's a huge content planning. Finance, we are doing it. A lot of invoice tracking, operations, or anything which you are relevant with. We can also discuss during this particular side of it. Now, third part is more about no code API platforms. There are many tools right now available in the space in the market, but we will be introducing one or two tools like N8N or Make.com or Flowwise, something like that. And then we can talk more about. So, whatever the tools you are going to use, I think it will be more about how much problem you can solve. So, we'll explain what is an agent node, what is a workflow, what is trigger, how we can arrive. So, for example, if any email arrives to your inbox in the Gmail, AI reads and make the decision based on the email content and make some specific action. So that logic also we will be talking about. And then session seven, we will be talking about you can create your first agent, and it will be very surprisingly how beautiful it looks like. So think about, you are already So we'll be learning here the prompt design as well, because to create an agent, you will have to learn the prompt design and how input and input structure look like, and how you can test the agent before you are deploying into the market. So I have been running so many agents already right now. Some of them are uh, like scanning my inbox. Some of those converting my inbox to my to dos and giving me some kind of calendar invite automatically. So those kind of things we can create for you as well. And then we will be moving into the little bit of automation side of it, which is we call this workflow automation. Actually, this is very so now we connect AI agents with the real tools using some of the platform like N8N, which connects with your Google Sheets, your any specific data. And we are also talking about error handlings there. Like you will be talking about error handlings, and because whenever you work on the agent side of it, there are very much difficulties to track that error where it is coming, right? So we will be talking about that. Uh, like how we can handle those data. And I think this will really help you to connect the dot of creating your own agents, this particular part three. Now we move into the real business ready agents, like we so where you can actually create the agents and you can deploy into the market, and you can even sell so those kind of agents. So like we will be learning the basics of agent workflow design thinking, because there is a concept called design thinking, and I'm also certified design thinking associate. So I will apply some of those design thinking principles to help you to make your break work into the steps, define success clearly, and design agents to specific task, right? And also you think about some of the examples, and a manager level agent gives insights. You are getting someone is already there to give you some insights. So we use tools like Flowwise diagrams or any design templates we can follow, and we can. So this could be very uh, I think I can call this more dynamic in nature. So even though I'm sharing this contents, probably you will find more depth in some of those topics if we get some of the business use cases in the around it, right? And the session 10, which talks more about data inputs and decision logics. So here we must focus on trust, because see everything is data. So we'll talk about structured data, where we'll see talk Excels, Google Sheets. We also talks about unstructured data like emails, document, and then we apply the decisions rules, confidence thresholds. So AI flags uncertain cases instead of guessing. No, today the big challenge with all the AI word right now, there is a word called hallucinations. Sometimes AI gives you the data and the answers in a so much confidence, but maybe it is wrong and it is not sure about it. So we will be learning those things as well as a talk about decision logic, how to trust. And the last part is specifically on the second last topic is more about the ethics and governance and responsible AI. I think this is the area we have integrated. So even though if you are learning this program to deploy or work for some consultant or deploy this agent to some of the organizations as a consultant, you need to learn how AI agent favoring certain profiles due to biased data. So you need to understand those element as well. So we'll be understanding the review the prompts, how to check the data quality very well, how we can add the human review, human in the loop concept. So that is very popular. Human in the loop or human on the loop. We will be understanding those details more as well. And then session 12 is more about safety, governance. So you will be learning more about human in the loop control, set approvals, checkpoints, audit logs. So part six, so this last part is more about scaling your agents. So you will be learning more about advanced business applications, right? Because see, at the end of the training, you need to be ready for creating some of the programs by yourself, right? So I'm not going to like let you go without explaining where you can implement. So this particular part you will be understanding from move from the pilot project to the production. So this is going to be more money earning possibility side of it, where you can even create some kind of production ready products and you can deploy to your part to your client as well. So like how to measure ROI, how to explain AI clearly to IT and security teams, so those kind of areas. And the big part, right? When you see the section 14 or 15, you will be learning not only the agent. as a development, but agent is an ecosystem. Like in the organization, how does it fits? So if somebody asking you to, can you create the agent for my organization? I think this is where this plays a very critical role. And the last and very important part of is capstone. So we will be asking you to come up with your own ideas, like, and I will be building the agent using Flowise or NNet or any other platforms we can use it. So where you can create the multi-agent systems or career paths or any responsible AI mindset. So you will be having some kind of guidance before to come to the capstone side of it. So we'll be talking more about capstones, like, so we'll be having some kind of capstone build lab. You will be getting some access of guided end-to-end labs, capstone testing refinements, and capstone presentation. So I will be asking you to present your ideas into the group so group can learn from each other. So the idea for here is you will be creating your own agent and other will also giving you the feedback or inputs so you can build ready for the future whenever you're planning to build the agents. And then we'll be learning more about future of agentic AI. So AI is actually moving very fast, very fast. So what is that something you need to be aware and keep learning after this training as well, that you will be able to understand what are the AI copilot tools or I'll give you a little bit of description and the career path, like where you can apply this and maybe you can learn by yourself later on. So at the end, you will be getting some kind of assignments and practice materials where you can create. So this is also all included. This will somewhere around 10 hours where you will be getting whatever I've shared in the all the parts. You will be getting resources to do some homework, because at the end, what happens if you don't practice, you won't learn. So that is where this the whole training program has been designed in a way that you can practice along the journey with me, and then you can actually become a professional agentic AI professional, because it's a skill. It requires some kind of practice, and if you don't practice, this skill will be a skill which cannot be implemented in the real scenarios, right? Like so it's like are you reading a book or you're doing the workshop? The workshop is more about doing by yourself. So we will be making sure that you're getting the enough assignments, enough practice materials, so that you can practice. So this is like overall like training program look like, and the objective for this whole course is so you will be able to gain agent, what this agentic AI looks like, what explains machine learning, some of the fundamentals, and this is like one of the area which we are also focusing on. So you will be using the free tools which is available right now, and with the trial access, with the so you don't need to buy any tools. Every content in this particular workshop, we will be making sure that you have access to the tools which we are using, at least for the trial, or if it is free, completely free. So whatever the constraints and limitations we have in terms of premium tools, we can also give you some kind of options where you, if you want to very serious of to develop the agent, so you will have some options for buying it. So yeah, that's it from me. So as a closing, what I can say, it's all about thinking in agents, designing smart automations, using the right code, no code platforms, keeping human in the control, and creating real business value. This is what this agentic AI live training deliverables from me. And since I'm very passionate about coming from training industry, like last 18 years, been working as a trainer, so I can give you more realistic uh, examples in the industry how it is happening, because this will really help you to work on your problems. So thank you with that, and I will be more than happy to answer anything if you have. We have already team here, so you can get any questions. You can definitely reach out to them. So over to you, Sujit and team.
Yeah, hi, AK. Thank you so much for explaining everything in such a deep way. Can you please give some guidance on the hands-on practice side?
So hands-on practice will be more about, so you will be working, so we have that capstone project. So throughout the program, we will be asking you to come up with your business idea, and the audience, the learner can come up with their business or any scenarios, and then we can use that particular scenario while doing the training. Each and every stages, we'll be using that examples. I will ask you to do by yourself, and I can explain the concepts and the theory and the demo, and then you can practice parallelly. So hands-on will be more about during the session you can practice, but also you can do the outside of session. So we'll be making sure that whenever you are going to learn from the classes, you have enough space to practice at home, and then you can come back. So that is where the hands-on in. So it will be two ways. One is in the session itself, and one is we will be giving you kind of assignments, so where you can practice. So if you see here, these assignments, like you will be getting in practice by yourself, and but during the session as well. So this 10 hour, which is going to be included in the sessions, but you will also have an assignment where you will have to do outside. Totally up to you, it's completely optional, but if you're serious enough to learn and make sure that you're making the right agent or agentic learning to your right mindset, so you will be able to get through the outside of training hours as well.
Yeah, thanks, AK. So, if we try to understand on the live part, so since we will do most of our work with using the N8N, right? Workflow
Yes,
creation, automation, and all. And within that, we can use the different LLM or different API like WhatsApp API and all, right? To use that within the workflow. So this N8N is completely free. It's open source, right? So
yes.
for the student to understand that there is no cost of the lab, basically, we will provide you kind of tools which are open source in the market and which are mostly used. So now this NA10 is, I think most of the time, all people are using this for deploying their agents and all, right? To create all the workflow because all the LLMs, all the API integration options are there itself. So we will use this open source. So for all the student, for lab, no need to worry. It will be provided by us. Basically, it's an open source. So you'll get lab access and you'll do all the practices on your own. There is no kind of dependency and there is no kind of restriction for the lab. Okay. Second part, if we talk about the audience, to whom it can good fit for, like as per the current industry trend, as per the current industry kind of job market and all. So what will be your suggestion? Means which kind of candidate is the kind of right audience for this training?
Right. So this is a good question, and thank you. So just to add one thing, Sujit, N8N is of course open source, and we'll be using some of the AI models, like which is also OpenAI, which is free credits, which is freely available. We will be using the agent builder. We call this Flowwise. That is also open source. And like for the data, we'll be using Google Sheets, which is free. Emails, Gmail, we'll be using free. So I think whatever you mentioned is we will be using, of course, free of cost platforms. For the hosting, I think we have two options. We can use it either local machine and Replit, which is also some form of it is free. Now, coming back to your question about target audience, I think the target audience, if you see in the bottom, we have already. So this is for absolutely beginner with no technical and programming background. So if you're coming from just college graduate, right, or you want to learn about the agentic, this could be good for fit for you. This is also very good for business professionals and managers because nowadays, uh, even managers, team leads, program managers, operation leads, they also need, they already understand workflow and process, but they want to AI to introduce manual work, right? So this could be a very, very good fit. Like, so they need to make better decision, faster decision, right? And I feel this is also very good for some of the domain specific areas like HR, marketing, finance, operations. So like so everywhere, like agents are now working everywhere for HR, resume screening, interview scheduling, policy, marketing. It should be on content planning agents, campaign creation agents, social media automation agent. Finance, it could be so invoicing validation agents, expense analysis agent, and it can go so on. For the operation, it's like process tracking agents. So this will be for corporate as well. And I think, as I mentioned, the secondary, which is more about people who are coming from AI professional backgrounds, they are planning to switch their careers. They are consultant right now, and they want to learn about AI. So this particular workshop will talk about how agentic AI skills today can help them to boost their career level as well, because agentic AI skills are very high demand right now. So they want everybody want to get into the hands-on experience. So this will really help you. And the last category will be, I can say, about entrepreneurs and founders, because if you're entrepreneurs and founders, I think this will really help you to create some kind of agents which can help you to create the so no today the concept of no manager organization. So you will have a AI agent as working as a managers, like who can hire tech teams, who can customer support, who can make the sales and operations, those who can. So this will reduce the cost and scale faster and very faster. So there is someone who is working without coffee breaks and lunch times. You can also create something like that with the agents. So that is how overall target audience look like, and anyone in the space of the space of AI powered business automation people if they want to do something on the automation, I think this is also a good program for them to learn about AI and apply this low code no code developer platform.
Yeah, thanks again. Thank you very much. So we can understand that this AI agent can be leveraged in all the spaces wherever mostly we are doing the manual work or repetitive work. So we can automate those kind of works with the help of this agentic AI. So earlier we had that Blue Prism and all that, what we call that, those tools we had, right? That robotic process automation, RPA, right?
Mhm.
So when the RPA came in the market, robotic process automation, like we have Blue Prism and other tools we had, then but we thought that it will replace the human because it was also able to automate all the manual works, log into server, checking the logs, sending the report, email, everything it was doing. But that had a limitation that it was not able to do the kind of predictive analysis. It was not able
Yeah.
to understand the kind of inputs of the users, like if input is coming in the voice, audio, text, or in different languages. So there we had the limitation. So with the help of this agentic AI, we can translate any input to understandable output, and that we can pass to some other kind of stages, and that stage can take care of the other kind of remaining work. So this is, we can see, more flexible, more kind of general, more logical in terms of RPA, and that's why this is becoming success in all the industry, because now all the domains, all the industry is kind of utilizing that, using that in place of just talking. So as you said that means in all the domains, the use of agentic AI or AI is already kind of established, and they are discovering more kind of use cases where they can leverage it, and they can basically take the help of virtual AI in place of the physical humans. Yeah. So this is definitely going to become the game changer in the future IT industry. So thanks. We will try to give all the kind of details, knowledge, and roadmap as part of this training. I think you already explained all the things. So I think we are fine with that. And if we talk about job market, AK, so how is the job market? If someone is taking the training, what they can expect? If you compare the current IT kind of CTC and this agentic AI CTC, then what is the market trend for that?
I think right now this is exploding. So AI is everywhere. AI is no longer future. It is now, right? So comparing, so I've been working on this industry and I've seen this AI and being was working with a multiple clients. Companies are hiring people who can translate business problem into AI solutions. That is how the business is changing. If you don't learn AI, you're losing the job by default with the person who is learning AI. Build AI workflows without heavy coding. Earlier, it was difficult. What Sujit was mentioning about RPA, it requires a lot of coding, it requires some kind of functionality, but today it is possible without knowing the knowledge of coding, right? And now scalability is also so you can make it and can one agent you can make it. So I think the what employers are looking right now that are in demand is understanding the AI agents, designing AI workflows, no code AI builder skills, ethical and safe AI implementation. And this program covers everything, like even connecting AI with the business tools, measuring the business value, everything. So in terms of, I think the scale, I think for the CTC, what you are asking about, I think it is minimum, I can say companies are paying like 20 lakhs, 15 lakhs, depends upon the organization size, if you have this kind of experience in you. So it's completely more on the kind of organization you're working and what business you are solving, right? So the top roles right now, like AI automation engineer, AI automation specialist, AI product owner, AI business analyst, AI solution architect, AI solution consultant, where a process innovation lead nowadays, that is also very popular nowadays. And today you will see, just search about AI automation in the LinkedIn in the job, you will find all the roles already, right? So that is already there in the market. So so I think, yeah, that's it. What I can say, it's a very high demanding, high trending skills, which can help you to get faster in the industry. Faster, the reason I'm saying is there are many people learning AI, but if you learn now, I think this will help you to come on time, because this is the time, in the right time for the learning AI, and specifically you're learning agentic AI.
Yeah, thanks, AK. I think these details are enough for a student to understand about our course content and our roadmap. So I think that is sufficient. So thanks for your time. Yeah.
So much. Thank you so much.
Now we can conclude this demo session.
All right.